Yasa kwa pese ma pray. And you will bring in do ye. Bob we are man on Basia Boya. And when are we? Get them out, we grab a pen come anywhere. Say that away for where. Zanzando, my boy, Zanzando. Zanzando, my boy, Zanzando. Hey, my boy, Zanzando, my boy, Zanzando. I'm a boy, Zero, Zanzando. I'm a boy, Zero, Zanzando. I'm a boy, Zero, Zanzando. Mariare, Dabe, Mariare. Mariare, Dabe, Mariare. Hey, Nane Moji, Jajo, Bezabe, Mariota. Zareo, Mambode Zanzaneo. They can do Zanzaneo. They can do Zanzaneo. Zanzaneo, Mambode Zanzaneo. Ena de Charibita, Mambode Zanzaneo. Ena de Diababita, Mambode Zanzaneo. Gay Zare, Zanzane, Zare, Zanzane. Bagajagane, Bagade, Pomoriate. Bagajagane magere ko moni aje ngani mane mazaba mu waja zele de bangamba priya bezana da deji na jina bezana deje sare Zanzande bere mana mu ja ke za bo jambe no o mane mana mu wo ke za bo jambe o e bi nyo bi agba be buram da mu sare Zanzande jebo chari Bresa, Papa Bokwa, Gary. Sadeo, my brother Zanzaneo, my brother Zanzaneo, my brother Zanzaneo. They are probably down, my brother Zanzaneo. They gave me down, my brother Zanzaneo. Zanzaneo, I'm a brother Sade, I'm a brother Sade. Zanzande, Mambode Zanzande. I get you see those she's a king and lay. Mambode Zanzande, oh. I get you see those she's a king and lay. I say king and lay. She's a king and lay. She's a king and lay. Don't see her rocking, she's a king and lay. Zanzande, Mambode Zanzande. Gio de Bravo Pouon. Was a pen around you for getting out of a bell combo. And party again, young will be black combo. Don't get one. Yes, I'm not talking about me. Papa. While I am my bravo. Wagon, I bet you okay. Mobile Loria, my vision, Probotama, Kukuchimo, Kuzerin, if you want to allow me about my no brown and my Buru Waka. My body is out of you. I was Zanzang and now won't buy it. But it's already at a pocket. When I have them on ye, getting it any more way. While I'm pretty best was ringing with. Oh, I get many. And Jaro Pem was gone, Jaro Pem was gone, and Jaro Pem will get your kitty, get Memo with you. But I don't know any better jacket. But on the morning, you better walk. Eh, Mamma, please don't better let you better for it. So, whoa, you're yet. Mamma, I'm going to Zanzaneo. Mambo de Guzon de you. In that Emmanuel, Mambo de Guzon de you. Eh, I got Madame Manuel, Mambo de Zanzaneo. Zanzaneo. One baby, Zanzaneo. Sarewa Mambo Zanzane. Sarewa Mambo Zanzane. Mane konjeja ni mwaraja. Mane konjeja ni mwaraja. Ena be mwaraja mane mungi mwaraja yo. Maju nyale jambo bunamla muo. Maju nyale jabe sare muo. E mama blizana jo, na jina blizana jo. Zari, Zanzandi,
Amambolebo,
Zari, Zanzandi,
Amambolebo,
mon pueblo Zanzandi,
Amambolebo,
la Kingele,
Amambolebo,
la Iengo,
Amambolebo,
la Shuengo,
Amambolebo,
ma bureau la Kigensta, ma bureau la Kigensta. Wow! Mambole Zanzandi, eh, de Maranga, Mambole Zanzandi, na de Boron, baby, Wabe, Bramlamu,
Amambolebo,
Zari, Zari.
Ungoka kwambo, ungoka sibo, ungoka songa, ila no kwalo doye mama we kanu jisapie aposera yo kanu luya pie aposera yo mubo jisapie mubo bayeka jisaku ye panu ya doe yapo yalo ye po kaloba yapo jisapie yapo we anu agudo ibora dabidi deremu maleve nu henyo kanu jisapie kunga kaloka Barudara yo, hallelujah we kindera nu. Si yabo me we kanu jisapie, kanu luya pie kunga kaloka. Barudara yo, kanu jisapie. Geba wo ya bo asan yoko. Kanu luya pie, pastor danda gambo asan yoko. Jisapie nu. Mose meye, boba yoka jiza delano. Mose woman, boba yoka jiza delano. Jiza delano. Manu de la sio, menga sino boy kabo sibosu. Kabo sibosu kanu luya pie. No bokina we kalo mengwe yo. Sengra yoka we yiro kono. Kanu luya pie. Se matale boba yoka. Kanu jisapie, lina mekona mbo wasanyoka. Jisala nu me yibela bo. Kanu jisapie, Vivian Boya, bono jisapie.
Mono de rasio, mono de yo. Quando kipia mono de rasio. Quando jisapie mono de rasio. Mono do ya. Manu de la ye, manu de la ye, manu de la ye. Jisara no coin goes away. Messiah la no coin donaro. Yadira one, kwame bagaro. Yadira one, si wo me caro laro. Manu de la ye. Ama kipia wonga mebwe wo. Ama jisapie ngabo mebwe wo. Manu dora ya. Kwanu kipia wo kwanu dara sio. Yadida wone kwa mebwe karo. Yadida wone si wo me karo laro. Manu de la ye, Sarah Terebo, Manu de la ye, Ravi Peter Seba, Manu de la sio, Quando kibia Manu de la ya,
Tane zogo bono sanyoka. Jinte gubo wasanyoka. Kina no me yibela ba. Maru de ya jiza lanu. Mwe jiza pe baba eka. Jiza kun epo ye banu ya doe. Abo yo aro ye bo karo bo. Kopo jiza be kopo wa yesa. Yada la biro. Yakwa Guinea. Yakwa Sierra Leone. Yakwa Côte d'Ivoire. Yalo Mali. Kanu luya pie, kanu kipe pona, kanu luya pie, kanu jiza pie, jiza no na we meli pia mo, jiza no ye po ye ba no ya do, kanu kipe pona, kanu luya pie, ya ba no ya do na ga mo mamela, kanu kipe pona, na ga we la mela mo, kanu la sio, kanu luya pie, kanu la kaya. Abikobi, Bobazan Yoka, but Alice and Bobazan Yoka, Geba Woya, Bobazan Yoka, Marakimba, Bobazan Yoka, Malu that I am, Kanu disappear, Abosera, Malu Kanui, Kanui, Malu Kanui, Kanui, Malu Kanui, Goka Combo, Goka Sibo, Goka Songa. Mapaya nezara kanga mapaya kanga marusara wo unsanza zara kanga aga yena zara kanga aga yesa papaya kanga zaba mawai marusara wo unsanza zara kanga se matare zara kanga mapaya kanga baba zara baba zama marusara wo unsanza zara mawai aga yesa zara kanga Maru sanza zambo mawai, Sagu sabo zalo kanga, Mare kimbo zalo kanga, Eron pena zalo kanga, Patrick mango zalo kanga, Biatrok manu zalo kanga, Biba zama trabo zama, Manu zalo wo yi sanza zalo kanga, Papa kongwe, Ingara kware zalo kanga, Ngara tepie zalo kanga, Papa kongwe. Mapaya, Gabaza.
Jennifer, we say no. Emo kukuwa no. Makora katwe, makora kafwe, makora kwa desio. la jeiso mi to ba lo ke ba jisio e mi to ba lo ke ba ko ida o aye ke ke ka todo bebe we nu yankara se mu sora yi ka nu yankara o na lu we nu yankara o mi papa ko mo ke ka to pa ye
Wana melon daka na yeto Singa bongo melon daka na yeto Name we Wega wana melon Lama unka sendera, lando ma unka nabo, lama mo. Dole gara kwano za kaba taro unka nabo, lama unka sendera, lando ma unka nabo. Zodwa lando bo, diza yero ndaka o, lama mo. Name we, name we, name we, name we, name we, name we. Ada wega wana meron daka ne yedo. Zodwa na yubo, jiza yedo daka o, namubo. Dayawi, awi, dayawe, dayawi, awi, dayawe, dayawi, awi, dayawe.
que bella na kaleleko mi na kamilenya o c'est la quoi na kamileka o François Kleba na kamileka o Honorable François Kawe na kamileka o Mina kaminenye mina kaminenye nakami ike sambale nakami popodo ike wayele nakami popodo nakami ike komole nakami do ike ayenzele nakami popodo nakami
Prophet, wa better prophecy. Wa mwa ke unsule be niaka. Gozola ni na hiweka.
Kakaleta pire pinya, kakaleta fowa sare o pinya, soyo kakaleta, nyadeka deke miaka, sira kwa ya yesera muhe kaka, dabia de kwa ya muzera muhe kaka e, beina ka ya muzera muhe kaka, kadeka ya wesera muhe kaka e, sosi kaka ya wesera muhe kaka. Kakaleta kadebo, kakaleta pire pinya, kakaleta fowa sare o pinya, soyo kakaleta, karebato ya kadento, misobie karebe, ya geyi karebe. Pona karebia Kabemba kasende tuwa Deba wara icha dera debo Yeba deba wara for me dera debo Ye kakaleta kadebo Kakaleta pire pinya Kakaleta fowa sare o pinya Soyo kakaleta Dawa to diba Dawa ke ye kopwa de winner Ye mi kao Mo mi don were si dawa da grewia Dawa ke ye grebe de winner Ye mi kao Mo mi no to de ka wuswa toka De ya wa pro de ka popo de peya Mo mi no to de ka kale ta opinya De ya wa pro de ka popo de peya Kakaleta kadebo, kakaleta pire pinya, kakaleta fowa sare o pinya, soyo kakaleta. epide fu leto pikai akode greda gande greda tubodia da ebu kon fudo da sara dosi da ojo pide pia ko yen ke pide mo pinka be wuya nke me wen nya to ma to so yo pe wa o ti ede tuo nya to ma to so yo pe wa o ti yisie nya to ma to so yo pe wa o ti ya yin ya wa e for me to fo ero kawe wi e pide die si da e ka pere sei grara e ke kawe mo be ku gra popo de e ke kawe mo de ija wa pide o ke nu pe e gbe ande bo e ti ka grave e debo e ti de gra no se na wa gbe ka ke be gbe ha si se tore ya se de abo be ku gra popo de wa gbe ka ke be gbe ha si se tore ya se de abo ye kakadeta wadebo kakadeta pile pinya kakadeta fo wasare opinya soyo kakadeta Kere pira wa mi ada o si ko ni ke pire mo ha e o se yo yisie e o ka be yisie mi ado wa to so yo pe wa o ti e de duo mi ado wa to so yo pe wa o ti e yisie mi ado wa to so yo pe wa o ti e ya yin ye kaka de ta wa de ba kaka de ta pire pinya kaka de ta fo wa sare o pinya soyo kakadeta se la kwa kawe debo ye la kwa kwe akawe debo ye kakadeta wa debo kakadeta ni mapinya kakadeta pon kante mi pinya kakadeta wa debo
.7. Good evening and welcome to BKS TV this evening and welcome to the Heat Tower program here on BKS TV. On the Heat Tower, we say dialogue and our confrontation. We say words and bullets. Again, folks, we want to say welcome to all of you. Those of you watching us on Facebook and YouTube, we want to say welcome. And those of you too also listening to us on via radio, we want to say welcome to the show here this evening. 36 minutes past 9 o'clock in Liberia, making it 24 minutes up to 10 o'clock in Liberia and other parts of West Africa too as well. J. Matok Pelindo is watching us this evening from Stephen Torres Estate in Monrovia, Liberia. J. Matok, welcome to the show. My longtime friend and brother. How you doing this evening? Journalist Peterson Duo is also watching us from the JWPSC community in Ganta City, Nima County. Peterson, welcome. Tico James Biawon II is also watching us from the Bo community in Ganta City. Aloysius Alexander Tain Jr. is also watching us from Canada. Aloysius, welcome to the show here this evening. And a pleasant welcome to all of you. We should be hosting former representative of Electoral District 4, Nima County, Gompu El Kagon should be joining us here tonight on the show, but he's running a little bit late, and most of our panelists are already in the back. Let's try to bring them on, and let's try to have some friendly conversation here tonight. My man Chris Silly is here. Chris, good evening and welcome to the show. How you doing, brother?
Thank you, John. Let me say good evening to our viewers and followers. Let me say good evening to my big brother, my senior, Mr. 1% ANC man. And let me say good evening to the Nima people and Liberians. And we are happy to be on the platform. CEO.
Oh,
how you doing?
You come and name you against your trouble.
I mean you, CEO. I mean you.
Man, you doing good. I should be asking. I don't know why on the team, sir.
Gian Allen, C team.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the losers. Yeah, I tried to recruit Cyrus to join Man U. The man said a team. I said Wolves, or we're gonna team. We're gonna team that. You muted. No.
The man are Crystal Palace fan. I know what's gonna team that. I told him this season they'll be eradicated though. So you should just pay him, man.
No, shout out to Aloysius Alexander Tente, man. He's one of our avid followers, I have to say. The brother, he has been a major support to us. When I say support in terms of following, he's always here following our show, the platform. I want to say shout out to you, my brother. Thanks for watching from the north, Canada. I hope you are staying warm out there. But it's good to be back on the show again. I'm glad that Chris is here and our own big brother, Sarah is also here. But Chris will be interviewing Chris tonight. If the guest not come, we'll interview Chris because Chris know that the political people are not there. So other than the same shit.
The 1%, we need to deal with 1% for.
No, man, that 1%. That man going to he's leaning more towards Unity Party. You know, he said. The other example he gave, he says, when a politician get a parable back in the day about what is sunshine, the way you hang your coat, he said he believes in that philosophy. So don't be surprised.
The reserve reverend for Inland Church is following us tonight. The deacon waiting. Deacon Ulysses Va is watching us from Trump country. Deacon, welcome. How you doing this evening? Cyrus, let's welcome you to the show officially. Let's hear you this evening. What's on your mind, Chief?
Well, CEO Junior, my honor SG.
Wait, did you just call me CEO Junior?
No, I said Junior. I said CEO, and I said Junior, and then I said my SG.
The way you just said CEO Junior after you were giving me the title for tonight.
I mean, sorry, I don't want to be indicted, Junior. I don't want to be indicted. It is great to be back again. I'm told that the yellow machine will be in Monrovia soon in the country. So it's a good thing. We're looking forward to getting those things so we can develop our country. Great to be here and to have conversation with our listeners and viewers around the globe. Good evening to Nimba people and the people of Liberia and around the world.
Welcome, Chief. You know, we don't get topic tonight, so I'm fighting some way, somehow to get something for us. But here is it though. Before we go to, I got something interesting for all of us here tonight. Before we do that, Chris, let's hear you what's on your mind this evening, Chief.
Thank you, John. One of the things I've been found from Nima is saw the police RG in Nima, along with the superintendent.
You know, we had talked our topic already.
Yeah, trying to dedicate. I don't know, it was a central government project or it was the Nima County people money that the superintendent used to build police station. No, sometimes when we try to say this, people would say where the police station been built, in Nima. We don't care about that. I don't care about what they build. I'm care about our money. I'm care about using our money. I don't care the location of whatsoever building. My concern is which money, the Nima people money. That's my concern. So again, when we come out to the public discourse with a discussion, people will look out from different perspective because as long as we have been baptized with what we call the rescue water, nothing will be wrong in the eyes. That's why today, when John the Baptist baptized Jesus Christ, it was the holy water baptized Jesus with. But in our country, the water that been baptized with is what? Rescue water. So they will not see anything wrong in Nima. And we will keep pushing it. We will keep talking about it. Because our money wasn't meant for the superintendent use it on central government project. No, we don't care about being police station. We don't care. Our concern is our money. If you want to build police station for the police RG, you can dedicate, use the central government money. It should be allocated in the budget. But again, John, as I said before, under this rescue government, along the Parisian baptized without water, nothing will be wrong in the eye. The only way it will be clear and see when they leave power tomorrow. And that day will be 2029. And we are here to say, I know my big brothers, Mr. Badia, the 1% for AMC, trying to cross carpet now. Before yesterday, my big brothers say all the good things. They don't criticize the government on the wrong. But today you will not do it anymore. Begin on your way to be baptized too. But we'll discuss it, Gio. We'll get there. Thank you.
So our journalists covered the program. I come and Matthew went there. He covered that program. I know Chris just spoke about it. But let's try to get you the video and let's lay the basic here tonight for the conversation. And give us your 2 cents and your 1 cent on the issue as we go on tonight with the show. Now, recently, the police IG of Liberia, Gregory Coleman, visited Nima County to dedicate the police commander resident in Sanikole. Now, who is this project for? Who undertook the project? It is the county administration. Where did the money come from? From the county social development funds. A lot to be uncovered here. What we don't know yet is which one of the construction company that had a bid on that project that undertook the project. What was the estimated cost of that project? Whether the 9-man council approved of that project. These are all paramount questions that I want all of us to make our input on here tonight with this issue. The superintendent, is she doing well for the county? Yes. Is she proceeding very well? In my mind, she's not. The development that she's undertaking, are they all good development? Some are good, some are not. Do we have areas of concern that we need our county social development funds to go to? Yes, we need them. We have areas of concern. Is it about time that we start investing our money that will bring return to us in the next 5 years from now? Yes, we need those things to happen. And a lot to be uncovered here tonight. What are some of the major projects that national government is supposed to undertake, no matter what it is, that belongs to national government? What are some of those projects? I want us to dive into the conversation here tonight. Let's be civil of it. And let's try to give a way forward to the county administration. This is a new fiscal year. The fiscal year has already begun, and I think the first dispatch of budget, which is the first quarter, money have been given already to the various counties. So our money is about to be used again, and we need to make our input on those things. But let me play you the video from the county, and we'll start a conversation with the CEO. From the CEO, we go to Cyrus and Chris, and let's try to have a dialogue on this issue tonight. But let me play you the video. Okay, I think I got it here. Still with us. This is the building. This is the newly constructed building in Sanikole for the commander to reside in it. This is it.
So the cutting of the ribbon has been done. And now
Wow.
so touring of the place. Yes.
I am so grateful. You told me away.
So we're touring the facilities, the newly constructed facilities. So this is a master bedroom.
The commander Suke already in the building. You say what? Now that's it. You listen to the video there, right? What I want us to discuss here tonight is, do we need our money to be used on this kind of project? Do we need them? CEO, let's start with you, Chief. Let's hear you on this issue. Give us your point of view on the discussion tonight.
First of all, we've all established that the projects are commendable, especially this one, something that that is commendable. I think it's a great initiative in terms of building these things for our people, the commander, and the development overall. Most of it, like we said, we've all established that we like those development. They are great initiatives. I think the question that we've had and we tried to establish, but it's becoming, in America, they can say beating the dead horse, is I think the secrecy of the funding, the lack of transparency, lack of public awareness and things like that in terms of the public being aware. I think that's where the issue is. But again, when you talk to say, they say there is no law that speak against that. In fact, the Local Government Act, empowers the SUP to undertake these projects. And other folks on the other side will say, well, the project has been undertaken in the county. It's great. We've never seen it before. She's doing a great job, which is true. But on the other hand, there has to be some type of accountability. But we can sit here all day long and sing and talk about it. The people who are charged or clubbed with the responsibility to ask for accountability and transparency are not saying anything. They are not talking. Apparently they are okay with it, which will be our lawmakers and all the other people there. But you and I, we can talk from now to Judgment Day. Nothing's going to change because she has the blessing of the 9-man council. I'm the 7-man council. I think 7, they're 99. She also has the blessing of, or she has the silence. In the guy is saying, it says silence means consent of the caucus and our leaders, and obviously all the big guys in the county. So overall, it's development. We just have to accept it as it is. But there has been zero reason to even question from this one to the one they had in Monrovia, the Nima Lodge. Pretty much every development, the excuse that, or the thing that people say is, she's doing in the county is a good thing. She's undertaking this development, which again, full disclosure, I'm a big fan of those development. We never had them before. I have to say, hats off to her for doing what she's doing. Is a great thing. But I don't know what the next person will do, or in terms of whoever's going to succeed her, if they will say the same thing. When the other person will hear that you guys asked for, a report, that you guys ask for all these things. So if the precedent is going to be that way, I hope it stays that way forever. But overall, we've said it over and over again. I don't think anything will change except for the people that are up there who are clubbed with the responsibility to ask questions and who are accountable. Other than that, we just have to go with the flow. And again, we applaud her for the work she's doing.
Thank you very much, CEO. I know you got a lot to say, but you want for the minute to come in first, and you can come after. But here is my thought, though, before we go to Sam. The superintendent, let me say this. She might be proceeding wrongly now. You see, the resident of those people, building resident of police commander, that's not what we have our county social development funds for. That's not what we have it for. And I really want to know how those 9-man council are selected. I don't know whether they are selected or they are elected, because I believe if we have knowledgeable people serving on our council, these things will not be happening. But it seems like the council is just there because of the name, and the projects have been undertaken based on political interest. Now, let me tell you this, Senator Yan Ditwa is in trouble, because these projects, I'm reliably told that the superintendent will be contesting 2029 as senator. So she's doing all she can to undertake these government projects so that her name will stay in the county and she will contest. And I bet you a person who can develop a county just as a superintendent, being a senator, they will do more than that. That's the message she will be carrying. But is our money actually intended for this purpose? No. It's terrible. It's bad. Some of those projects are good. Some are not good. Like this one she just did is terrible. I don't know where the civil society organizations in Nima, those are the people that are supposed to join media institutions to hold leaders accountable. But you never hear civil society again anymore. Nobody speak. Oh, not because you build a fancy house, it means, that's what we need. No. We don't need those things right now. If you ask me, there are a lot of places that our money needs to be directed, not to build a residence for a police commander to stay in and fully furnish it. This is wrong. And it's bad. The police commander is being paid. He's being paid. If he needs somewhere to stay, he will use his salary to do that. So if you start building residence for all of the top government officials in the county and you start leaving the major development outside, where are we going to be? The next thing you're going to hear is she's building a residence for the immigration commander of the county. The next thing you're going to hear is that the resident doctor of the George Way Alley Hospital, they're building resident for that person. The next thing you're going to hear is that another resident for this person. This is wrong. We need to speak against it now. I'm not totally against all of the projects in the county. I'm not. But some of them, like this police resident, the commander resident, is not something that we need. We don't need it today. We don't need it tomorrow. We don't need it the day after tomorrow. The city corporation in Seneca, they need chalk. They need cleaning chalk to operate. You can use that money, buy cleaning chalk and give to them. The city corporation in Campley, the city corporation in the rest of the cities, Tapeta, Seklepi. We need more better things to do with the money, not to be building political headquarters and be calling it resident for people who are serving. And no disrespect to the police commander, but I think this project is totally wrong. And I want to call on the superintendent tonight. Madam Superintendent, most of the projects that you're undertaking, they are good, but some of them are wrong. And please let the public know who are those people or what are those construction companies that are undertaking these projects. We need to know these things. I mean, I think it's about time that we go to the Ministry of Public Works and we contact them to give us a blueprint about those projects that they are undertaking in the county. We need to see them, because the Ministry of Public Works is in charge of all of the infrastructure development in the country. So if the superintendent cannot give it to us, the only alternative is to go to the Ministry of Public Works. We need to get these things. We need to know how much was spent. Not tomorrow when somebody leave office, they say, oh, we use 500,000 to build this one. We use XYZ amount to build this one. And there are no accountability. Zero accountability of these things. Since 2024, Mark Blewin and the rest of the folks, they were audited. But our audit report is not out. It is to my knowledge that the audit report is terrible. The audit report is from Doug Cooper regime to the regime of Nelson Kokwe. The audit report is not out. How can we keep on spending money when these people leave? Then we go to holding accountable. That's not working for me. Nothing is adding up. Nothing is adding. Yesterday, we criticized Nelson Kokwe for using the county social development fund to buy cars for the workforce. Mark Blewin and other people, they were driving cars, luxurious cars, pickups and stuff. Today, the superintendent is using the county social development funds that were intended to be used on major and emergency projects in the county. She's building residence for police commander. This is terrible. It's terrible. One may say, oh, Junior, we've been receiving this 1.5 million now for decades. What have we been doing with it? I don't care. What you guys have been doing with it, that's not my business. If you bring the audit report out and the audit report say XYZ person manage the county social development fund, that person will go to face the law. But if you keep sitting on the audit report and you say those people, they did nothing, it means they did something and you are satisfied with those things. That's why you sit on the audit report. You don't want to release it. So if you release the audit report, then we now, the public, we the media institution, will say, yes, the audit report is out there. XYZ person is found guilty of embezzling XYZ amount. But the audit report is not out. And the superintendent is just using money. And I'm told that many of these projects is her company that signed on to those projects and undertake them. She's the manager She's the contractor, along with 2 other representatives. But I will not call those representatives tonight. If the superintendent thinks these allegations are lie, I want her to make the side clear. Bring out the companies that are building those projects in the county, and let's see them. Let's know them. Not to come and start dedicating places that we don't deserve in the county. I will stop here for now, and let me go to Cyrus because I know you have a contrary view, and after that we can go to Chris, and let's balance the conversation here tonight. Cyrus, let's hear you, Chief.
Well, Junior, thank you. I listened to my young SG. He said something. I know he's a sedition.
What kind of position is it SG for what organization? We gotta make it clear.
The Nimba County Agnico chapter in North Dakota. He is the general secretary for the chapter.
Okay. Are you the president?
See you out there when you go in that June. That area 1 year, you June.
Oh,
okay.
I want to make sure.
So, Junior, you didn't play all the video. I think there was a cut. You cut it.
I mean, Chief, if you want me to play everything, I can play before you speak.
I just want to clear your doubt about the who wanted bed before constructing the building. That, I mean, somebody specified. I think I'll specify it, and they called the person in. I think the person was there. So I watched the whole thing.
All right.
So
let me play the video. Maybe I'm getting it wrong here tonight, but let me play the video fully, and let's try to get a pressing name. Maybe we can start an investigation from there. The video is very short. Let me play it before you speak, Chief. I beg you.
No problem.
Ever so much. Thank you for the effort. Serve the people well.
No, Junior. Yeah, let's go back quick.
So there's a master bedroom here.
Thank you ever so much.
So
so we are touring the facilities, the new constructed facilities.
If you want me to go back, I can still
so
go
there's
back.
a master bedroom.
Yeah, you know, so there is an outdoor program, not coming inside. There's the outdoor program that I followed the whole outdoor program. There was a outdoor program where.
Okay, I will get an outdoor video for you. Be going on.
Okay, so when you get it, maybe we can talk.
Mm-hmm. So you can be speaking.
In the meantime, let me say this. You know, somebody bet and won a contract, and but one thing I want to say first is that, you know, while it's true that we will criticize and be technical, it's good to be technical. But I know the reason I like Goldman Gono Vision is that when it comes to just building, security is matter. Yeah, it's who responsibility to do all this, especially police station, is the central government. But sometimes if it's not working that direction, and we have the resources as a great country, that's what make a great country. They say always Nimba country is great because we come up with something. We don't have to wait till everything goes bad, then we say yes. But Nimba is, we are.
So can I be asking you so we can have the conversation?
When you were talking your thing, I ain't told. Now let me talk my own.
Okay, let me give you the chance. Talk your own, Chief. Talk your own. Let me leave.
So, you know, the good thing is, I know, I understand the feeling. I understand the sentiment that says, oh, we can't do the yes. Is sometimes we have to clean up our house. If someone's supposed to come and clean up our house and the person is not showing up, and our house continue to get dirty and dirty, you know, at some point in time, we got to step in to clean up the house. Okay, so Go had decided to clean up the house. We don't have to wait for central government when they think it's not done. And when there's a need to do it, we should do it. At the end of the day, if there's the money to be dispersed, If there's a reimbursement, sometimes we'll get a reimbursement. If not, we as a Nimbayan, we should move forward. I think what Kolo is doing, Nimba County, I really applaud what she's doing. That building is good. It will be there for years and years to come. Generations and generations will use that building. It's not, the need has already been made. Nimba County have a police station. Whether we use our country money, Chris said, our money, Chris, it is our money, and that's how we use it. Okay? When you get your money, use it. You can't put it in the bank.
Okay, let me play a devil's advocate here and ask you, Chris. Yeah, that man going too long now. I don't want to talk. He wasted it. So, Dana, in your where you from, District 4?
Yeah.
Honorable Mansier spoke. I forgot what occasion it was. One of those occasions they had. And Honorable Mansier, it was the caucus and then the soup and everyone was there. He said that he liked the development and all that stuff, but the development should not only stay on the main road.
That is right.
And I'm quoting him. So you from the Bay Area there, you see the development out there. You see all the lack of development out there.
Mm-hmm.
The schools, hospitals. I don't know if you got police station there. Pundit or other people from the other side will say the initiative she's undertaking is good, great, kudos, but everything is on the main road. Saniqually. Look at Saniqually. All the stuff she's doing, everything there. So what happened to the people that are in Bwele, people that are in Bayvonwe, people that are in those people that are way over there? Don't you think it's our money, right? Good. Why don't you use some of this money to spread it out and develop people in areas where people really need it the most, instead of undertaking project that is supposed to be the government project? No, I mean, it's a good project, but it's supposed to be the government project. The government of Liberia is supposed to be using their money to develop these things. But you're taking our money. And then we'll get plenty of money, we'll overlay, develop, where everywhere in Nima County, they got schools, they got hospitals, they got medication. You don't have that, but you got a lack of it. Even in the Bay, I'm focusing on District 4. Where you from? But then you say that. I think people on the other side will question that. Don't you think so?
Yes. So see, a great question. I love.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you there. I want us to make a conversation.
No, it's okay. And I love that conversation. I have since on this show I always said, my message has been clear, crystal clear, to Cole. What is true that she's doing all this great job. I encourage her more to go to, be specific to expand to the Gill settlement. And I said it here before, over and over.
Yeah.
As I travel, most of the Gill settlement, they are terrible. Very, very terrible. Conditions are worse. This is not a tribal sentiment here. It's a reality in our country. I encourage her to reach out to these areas to do a little bit more. Whatever is needed to be done must be done. But equally so, the need for security in places like Saniqually, Gunter, Yekepa, and all those big cities it's not a need in my district at this point. Like we don't have too many crimes occurring in God playing Babuna and all those things. We are more we are citizens. We don't have Zogos in those areas. We don't have grave seekers who want to get ahead in one night. We don't have those people in that locality at this point. So therefore, I think that police headquarters or house or building in Saniqually is needed at this point, because there are a lot of crimes happening in Saniqually.
Buyao doesn't have security. Buyao doesn't have security. It's one of the biggest districts.
Buyao as a district, Butru used to have a security.
Talking about now. No, talking about now. There's no security there.
Yeah, so that's why we're encouraging her to make sure that she expand those vision to those localities. Does it mean that it's impossible? No, it's not impossible for her to reach there. But does it also mean that she can't start from Sanninkole? Yes, she can start from Sanninkole to expand it. Something has to be start from somewhere, before we go to those places. I encourage her to even go down there and see those hospitals and those the eradicated school buildings and stuff like that. So we need her interventions in those areas. So for Chris to say it's our money, he doesn't care. Chris, it's our money, but we can't sit on the money and say it's our money and we can't do anything. We have to do something. No matter what it is, we got to do something. And at the end of the day, we'll be going to Tabata. We will be advancing those places. That's a good thing to do. Yes, Go. It's a great lady, and I just like that young lady vision. For what she had done in Sanninkole, in other places. I believe she did some work in Kamplé the other day, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Tabata, I believe, she built some stuff there too. So she's doing something. We can sit here and criticize, but when Chris City government were in power, the Chris City superintendent was just passing around in Ganta. I went there, the young man was just eating money, a girl growing like my own God.
You see, this is where I have the problem. They may not in power anymore.
The local government act wasn't in place at that time, Mr. Badier.
Let me interject before you come in. Let me interject.
We're talking now, interject.
Yeah, you can interject when we're talking. We are only here tonight to discuss. This man was in power, he left. When the superintendent took over, the first thing she said was, I will audit these people. You're not just starting with Nelson Kokwe, but we go back to Doug Cooper, from the regime of Doug Cooper, and audit them. And under these people regime, the local government out of 2018, at that time he has been in ITEP, but it was not functional.
Okay.
When she took over, the app became functional. Now, the whole point here is that these projects are not bad, but do we need them? Chief, do you know how many folks we have in Sanninkole that are assigned by the government? You got the county attorney, you got the resident judge, you got the immigration commander, you got all those people within the county.
You really comment? You just come and get me through, and I can start here. The followers, they will check you. But I think Chris should give his talk. You put it there.
Yeah, so let leave it. Chris, go ahead, Chief.
Well, I finish my talk. You interject and people are there. That I will do it now.
Thank you. Thank you, Gio. CEO, thank you. Now, what I said from the beginning today, I said, I have discovered what we call, there's a water when I've been baptized, rescue water. When I've been baptized with that water, they can't see nothing wrong anymore. So you have to re-baptize them with the holy water, John the Baptist baptized Jesus with. That's the only way they will see the wrong. Having said that, I think the superintendent have to define the function of superintendent. We have to define what is local government implementation compared to the in America, a federal law. Think of Mr. Badi myself live in North Dakota. Mr. Badi, the Coast Guard you have here, it wasn't built by North Dakota governor. It was built by the United States government. The Coast Guard headquarters we have here in Fargo. The reason I'm saying this, Mr. Badi, there are issues in NEMA that we have to be real to those people. That mean that go bury things around the refugee. No. The government of Liberia assigned the police commander. It should be in the budget of the Liberia National Police. Let us get the administrative procedure. You cannot take the country development money and build police compound. The police for Nima County people? It is Nima County Police or in Liberia National Police. So it's not our function. We have to be real to this issue. The police in Nima, and that's in Nima County National Police. They say Liberia National Police. It is a responsibility of the Liberian government to allocate money in the national budget to build this area for police and not Nima County money. The next thing is, I understand the political dynamic, as I said for the previous stage, and we will keep diving into the process as the time goes, closer. The idea they're using today in Nima CEO, the Union Party government have failed to undertake projects in Nima. What they do is to use our superintendent, to use our county development fund to undertake projects in Nima in need of Union Party. That's why we dive into the process. I will give you an example. Today in Lofa County, is the Lofa superintendent using our money to build police in Lofa? Or the government has directed national government or a project of Lofa County? Mr. Bade, today you supporting today the Union Party. You are left a few 1% MC. You are close cabinet of the Union Party. Can you point out one project in Nima that the Union Party government is undertaking? Or the superintendent using our resources? You have disability people in Nima. You have the blind in Nima. They don't have area to live. And the superintendent meant well for Nima. Why she can't build area for those people in Nima to remove them? And is she doing it? No, she's not doing it. But you go build area for police that been assigned by the Liberian national government? That's not the function. I think Melko Gono have to revisit our definition, the function of superintendent. What kind of project that superintendent is supposed to take in Nima? She have to go back and read it. I think she's not reading, she only be political. Because if she read the function of superintendent, she will not be using our county money for national to promote Union Party in Nima. That's all she's doing. Because she's promoting Union Party, so our people can say Union Party doing well.
Well,
and we will keep
Chris, I'll hold you there. I'll play devil's advocate. So if you put me over there and, for example, if you give me a job to do, I will make sure I do it to the right of my, make sure that everything is done the right way. I will do what I think is right. It's up to my supervisor, my manager to hold me accountable and say, oh, Mr. Ivan, you're supposed to build this, don't build this. They think you built it last time, how you built it, what they account for it, how much you use and all that. So it's not just clean slip. She's going by whatever the local government act that she has. And then we'll also have the lawmaker. That's why I keep going after the lawmakers, because they're the one who are supposed to have some type of guardrail to hold her accountable. She's not doing things. She's not one man soldier, right? She have people above her. She got supervisors. She has leaders. So they are not saying anything, and that's why she's doing what she's doing. So you can't just say she can't go redefine what a superintendent role is. She knows it, and what she believes is the right thing to do. That's what she's doing. Now it's up to her supervisor, her leaders, or managers now to hold her accountable to say what you're doing is not right. It should be done this way.
CEO. How will her supervisor, we appointed a personal student in Ganta, and say in Ganta she's doing well? It is the Union Party money she's using, national government. There's a budget for superintendent on internal affairs, right? It is things that we all have to keep saying. President Bwaka will be happy because our country money are being used for promoting Nima. You think President Bwaka will come Nima to say, oh, go away, doing nowhere? It's not she never do it because the Union Party government have failed to undertake a single project in Nima. So what they do is Jeremiah Kun, VP Kun, use Kou, protect Kou in Nima, use the Nima kind of people money to do anything to promote Union Party in Nima. See what I can tell you. I can tell you. That she do it today. 10 years pass. She will pay for what all going on. Because there will be day we will stand up in Nimba legally. Because you cannot use our money that was made for our people to use on the national government. This is what I'm saying, CEO. Take a visit today in Sani Kure. You are the disabled community in Sani Kure. Some of them don't have able to live. It is superintendent made well for Nima people. Why she can build housing unit in Nima and tell out to disabled people? But you do the superintendent or the police that been assigned by the national government. Can in Ganta, the blind people in Ganta, they don't have able to live. If she meant well for Nima people, why she can build this even for the people? That's political activities. She's doing it.
Chris, let me hold you there. Even though two are on the same side tonight, but you gave some of that information that was not true. So let me correct it. The disabled community in Nima, they have an office in San Nicolas, and that was built under the regime of Mark Blue and folks. They built that place for the 2,000 United States dollars, and it's right adjacent the Baptist school campus in San Nicolas.
Gio, and I said office. I said living area. What's the unit? Gio, the argument is I said what's the unit? And I said office.
Okay, great. I agree with you.
Yes. So they will go build housing unit for those people, so they can live there. The police, the county attorney, the police commander, county commander, they have been paid by national government. They give their allowance where it will be. They pay for the areas. They have to take responsibility of their own. You cannot use our county money. Go get it too powerful because you're protected by the VP to use our money in our country. This is not this. I told people the water they have been baptized with, that rescue water. We will use the holy water that Jesus John the Baptist baptized Jesus with. That the holy dove came for him will baptize with that water.
My man, baptism, John the Baptist. Have you talked to your lawmaker of this decision about this? Have you expressed your dissatisfaction?
The lawmaker have been put in hold by the five president. They have become an African Union. They speak the powerful speeches around the world, but they have no effect, no implementation.
But Chris,
yeah,
baptism is not a bad thing. When a child is baptized, is blessed. Okay.
You see, here is it. This whole local government act, it needs amendment. The procedure of getting a 9-man council, those are folks that have total control over the money. They decide which project to be undertaken and when should money leave the county account. I don't know how these guys are selected or elected. I don't know their qualification. It's terrible. We don't know these things. Even the youth representative, I tried calling that guy more than several times to get information from him, but he has refused to pick our calls. He has refused. We don't know how these people are elected or whether selected, I don't know. But again, that place, that building in San Nicolas for the police commander, that building is not necessary. We do not need it. If there were consultation with, because according to the Local Government Act, before any project is undertaken, there should be consultation, town hall meeting with the people. Did the people decide to build that project? If they did, then I'm fine with it. But I don't think anybody in their right mind will look at a police commander who is paid not less than $2,000 and build him a fully furnished house and turn it over to him. You know what got me happy there? His work will definitely be compromised. If anything that has to do with the superintendent interest, he will not go there to do any arrest. He will stay away because the superintendent built him a house. He will be compromised. And I respect Lami a lot. He's a very professional young man. I must give it up to him. But Lami, I mean, come on. You
blame the man. You blame the man. You were blaming for getting a house.
Other than get part to play in this team, because before they even open the building, the man's suitcase is already inside.
Oh, my son, yeah, I'm gonna turn everybody will be inside before we even
so
start.
Junior, why if
the man's suitcase is already inside?
Yeah, why if it's not Lamin today? Why if it's Chris City tomorrow?
Why if it's anything, Big Brother Cyrus?
Mr. Badi, I'm not going to Benny.
So, Junior, listen, police is a culture. Policing is a culture by itself. Sometimes we say police is compromised, but it's always good to understand the dynamics of policing. Someone can give you a lodging. You can, if the person commits a crime, you can still put whatever it is aside and arrest the person.
Where in Liberia?
Yeah, it's possible in Liberia. That's why they are called National Police. They didn't call them Nimba Police. They call them Liberia National Police. If he himself cannot make that arrest, he can communicate with others, and they can do the arrest. So those things are not strange thing to do. But my only thing is that, you talk about the auditing report. The report.
Somebody said you must have look alike. The boy, the beer, and
because we get boy.
Yeah. But I think I found by you, so but anyway, go ahead.
So, Sam, before you continue there, let's pay some due respect to our followers who are watching us on Facebook. Journalist Peter Due is watching us. Isaac Yakin is also watching us. Pink Man is watching us. That's my old man. He's watching us on my college community in San Nicolas. Prince Lepo is also watching us from my Royal Business Center in Camp Place City. Prince is one of our ardent followers.
Yeah, you can't miss Prince. Shout out. You gotta give Prince shout out and make it call me. I just see you. You gotta say hello. Welcome to us.
And you let's say the reserve deacon. You let's say you gotta be a peer chief. You need to come say your 1 cent on this thing. Again, Enoch Meerman is also watching us this evening. He says, I'm not sure about this other complaint we seriously complaining about a development activity. Thank God we have a government that allows people the freedom to express themselves. People that, freedom of speech is guaranteed on every democracy now in the world. 99%. So
no, but let me clarify something before Sam Dana get over there and hit it home. So to my people, to his question, I think he asked that question when Chris was speaking. And we all had diverse views on this, but we all agreed to one thing. All of you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. We all agree that the development initiative, the projects are all good projects, all great development, ongoing. But it's the issue or the question we have. Even Sam agree with us, Cyrus agree with us, is the development is focused on specific area, like in San Nicolas and Ganta. It's not being spread across the county. For example, you're building a house for the CID in San Nicolas when Booyah doesn't even have a police station. Booyah doesn't have good security. When something happens there, they have to call people from San Nicolas before the same CID send people to Booyah. So why don't you build something like that in District 5 for a place that got huge number of people, place that the big brother Enoch and myself, we are all from. Hospitals, there are other projects that are supposed to be undertaken, or that could be undertaken across Nimba County, but most of it is focused in San Nicolas on, as we were saying, Liberia on the main road. So we are asking the soup to, I think that's what Sam said, to kind of spread out a little bit. Even one of the current lawmakers even made that comment suggestion before. And then the second part is about accountability. In as much as we all appreciate development, we want development, we want our country. We applaud her for the development, but there has to be some sort of accountability as far as disclosure. What's been spent, how much been spent. They got laws that govern the bidding process. The companies that are bidding for this project, these government-funded projects. Who are these companies? Who owns this company? So there are more to it than just development. So that's why we are discussing. But again, people, you can call me if you have time. Call me. My phone's here. We will be happy to get you to chime in. So Cyrus, I will stop taking your time. I'll let you do your thing.
No, thank you, no problem. Because the debate here, I think it's in the favor of Nimba County people. well, it's true that people like crazy will criticize. It's okay that we develop our country. We don't go and sit down the money and say, oh, this is our money. We bank it through out the year, and then whatever is needed, then we're crying that we can't get it. Let's put those buildings down. Let's put those buildings down and put them down in the Chaglepi, in Bang, in Tapeta, Gapley, and all the major big cities. Those are a good thing to do. We can't wait for national government to come do stuff for us that they're not ready to do it then yet. This is one of the things that I was thinking about today. I saw Honorable.
Sam, you were not fair right now when you called Gapley name. You didn't call Boutro name.
Oh no, yeah, no Boutro. I mean, I got Boutro name first.
No, you didn't call Boutro name.
Don't put me in trouble, please. So this morning I was watching a video. I saw Honorable Musa Asability, I think in Bomi. It's about to construct another bridge down there. So these are politicians that I can really admire Musa, what he's doing. Even though I'm a free agent now, I'm not connected to no political party, but I just love his political style. He's not taking the money, he take the money and put it in a pocket and say, you know what, I will just put it in my pocket and just sit down and be a millionaire. Me and my children, I send my children into out of country to go to good schools, University of Harvard, and all. The man is using the resources to build bridges in various countries, in Liberia. It's a great thing. Listen, my politics is not about. It's not about. It's not a naive politics. Okay, I'm a man. I'm an open man. I like to see a beautiful Liberia where people can come and enjoy themselves. If you get the money, you want to use it, use it. But people who taking the money to sit down there and they're sending their children to schools in Europe, in America, and in all the sources, those people I have problem with them. But Musa Berete money, he's just using it. That's a good thing. I love it. But does it mean that I'm a CMC? What I need to say, CMC? No, I'm not. I'm not CMC partisan. But I see the real thing that he's doing. Those bridges he's building, he's not driving there. Our citizens are just going to market, saying that better ball, palava source, and making sure that they have a daily life to live. That's a good thing. I love it. And people like Cole them when they're doing those things. And I encourage Cole to extend it to the Gil Bell. I will appreciate it. Everything she's doing, I appreciate it, and I really, really want her to.
But the difference that Musa own money, Musa own money, go on Nimba people money. So
yeah, but Nimba people money belongs to Nimba people. That's why she using it for the Nimba people.
No, but not all the Nimba people. Someone in your area there is not benefiting.
Something that has happened somewhere though. The BK's STV start from somewhere now.
We started from Boutro. You got to start from the interland. You got to start from other places.
Now it's coming to Campley, coming to Sanikole, coming to Gantale.
Sanikole, Gantale. They already got it. They already got it. The police commander there. They got all the people there now in Sanikole. I think someone even told you not too long in our comment section that according to the crime report that the CID himself gave, District 4 and District 5 were the top there.
Where the man pulled up the crime report, the man got a machine to pull up crime report somewhere.
No. The person is a reputable person. The person live in Sanikole their whole life, so he knows what he's talking about.
Well, until I can see it, then I will talk about it. But
when you keep on with your crime report that your district don't have no crime, nothing like that.
Because as I live, I go.
No, you're in Fargo, you're not down there. So you can't ask you
those places that they ain't get so good then down there.
I know they ain't got so good. You know the drugs. The people are taking drugs in Boutro and other places now.
No, for Boutro, I think it will be a good thing because Boutro is a borderline. Like,
look, they meant it would be a good thing.
Yeah, no, I said it. Like, look what Port of entry.
No, let me hold you there, right? Recently, not too long ago, either was late last year or early this year. There was an incident in Butuo where one guy allegedly killed his wife, and then the wife family members from a neighboring town, Gomaple, they went to Butuo and they started to disturb. They started, burning houses, and guess what? No security present. They had to wait the next day. Right? The next day, I think Honorable Koga was in Rwanda at that time. We even broke the news. We even talked to him, and then so imagine things that are happening, and people have to wait the next day before you send security there. I don't know the number of. I think they got few police officers that they have there. They don't even have group president. Five. I think 5 police officers. Imagine that.
We got two or three in Butuo.
So, what we need to understand here too, though, security is good for our country and our border. That one, when it comes to security, we need security in places like Butuo.
In Butuo, yeah. Butuo,
we need to increase our security to those areas.
Even in District 4, there is a border between District 4 and Ivory Coast around the built terrain there.
Yes,
there is another border there.
Yeah, those places we need a good security because we live in a world today where anything can happen. Even part of the reason things happening too in Grand Jude where the Burkinabés are just entering. Some of those things that security need to think about it. It's another big thing when it comes to the security discussion. So yes, let me give Chris Sedition. I don't know what he says, Sedition, or he can. Yeah.
Thank you. I know I remain constant, and I'll say remain with the party. June we breaking the news, but however, I will talk on.
Why news there again?
My man. You see,
I discussed before. We're waiting to go through the process, and before going to the process, we're going to announce it. So
what are you announcing now?
No. See you now. So I was listening to.
I think the breaking news there is that Chris will be going back to District 6 to contest in 2029. That's the breaking news, and we still await.
If you ain't got money, I will contest.
So I know you the man packet. I know the
I know. And I can be my cabin chair when the time comes. You know. So.
Maybe I will talk to Musa Asabe to post more in a packet.
I will, my big brother, Elder Council, talk on something that he loved Musa because he spent your money, he hate politicians who took their children out of the country. And when he was speaking, I was still waiting for him to talk about the VP who took all his family outside the country. So, Mr. Badier, because he said politicians send a child out of the country, do you hear the VP because the children out of the country in Ghana? So I was expecting you to dive into that process, but again, when you're battle rescue water, you can see that one. But again, it's very important, Elder Council. You talk about what Nima people needs. So my question to you, the thing Nima people needs in Nima is being host for police commander? Mr. Badier, you think what Nima people needs right now? When our mothers and sisters, they are dying in the villages, no security around. So you sit on a show now at a council. Then the Nima people, what the Nima people needs in Nima is to build house for police commander. I just know they'll be real on the show, right? Are you sure to tell us about what we need in Nima?
I mean, Chris, and not you that somebody going after me.
Somebody said Joe was not worried, so they go on the show. It should be the platform great. Remember, I be wearing Chelsea shirt. We come on the show.
So the thing is, at a council, we don't hate the superintendent, but we are real because of the procedures. We are real of these things she's doing, Nima. It is for political goal, and we're not here for political title or unity party. We are speaking for our people. The money in Nima, at a council. Let me say this: I hail from Tapeta. I hail from the traditional area called Zia. The general machine that was born in Nima. That some of us today, Tigo, they were talking veteran, these people now to mention finance, when we stood on interpreter. And some of us say, well, then the reference time of general machine, people say, the young people are not serious. That general machine, my district, my time never benefited from that general machine. If you want me again to sit here again when the superintendent using the money to pay police, or for police, then my people not benefiting again. You want me to send us to look at it because other council. They see Nima yesterday, we talked about yesterday with the machine. That my people not benefited. The money have come today again, the paying for police. You want me to sit here support against anybody? Are you trying to tell me the people in Zia cannot have good business or good roads? But yet they are part of Nima. And I council, are we telling you want to tell me the people better get? Can I enjoy for the general machine or the reason in Nima? For the people standing going to be a police station for them? For police commando? Or to bail for police commando? Is that the function of superintendent? Is that what our money was meant for? And you don't want us to talk about it because you have been baptized with rescue water. We say no, and we will keep speaking. Being immigration boosting between Bon and Nima is not going to benefit in Nima. We're not going to. What happened to the people in Berege? What happened to the people in Zia? Market women are dying of bad roads, no medical equipment. But you take our money to build house in Monrovia to say, oh, the country team coming in town will be resting there. Then you want me to sit there and support somebody? History will come us tomorrow on what the decision we take today. And that's why we stand on the side of the masses. Thank you.
Thank God. Can I borrow like 30 seconds? Because, so, Chris, let me clarify this. I'm not sure. I don't, to be honest, I heard the VP name. VP and myself, we have no interaction that I can recall. So I don't know nothing about his family being in the U.S. or children going to school. Even if he did that, VP Jeremiah Kun, I am told, and I've seen it, that he built the E&J hospital. He had done some development in Nimba County. So sending his children to school out of the country is not a bad thing. But what I'm saying here is that I'm talking about people who are taking the money, putting it in their pocket, doing nothing. Jeremiah Kun, the name Jeremiah Kun is a household name in Nimba County who has done his part. And the Nimba people believe in him and why they elected him to be the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. Do I know Jeremiah Kun personally? No, I think I met him one time at the Ghanaian food restaurant on I think SKD Boulevard. That way I met with him. I mean, I bought up with him, but I don't really know Jeremiah like that. So I think
you're on the show now. You're on the show now. So the VP.
What I've heard about him, that what he had done, that I've seen some other thing. I think that's a great thing that he has done for our country. But Chris, let me tell you, my young man, all I need for your go to do.
Sorry, what are some of those things that the vice president are doing in the county, Chief? Can you name us at least 2 or 3?
I saw the hospital.
Which hospital?
E&J, I believe it's named after him.
It was sold to the government. The money was given. Somebody do research on it. What are you talking so?
Well, he built it, and even though he sold it, but he built it and gave it to the government. Is that correct?
But it was sold to the government.
Chris, is that an accurate story? Is built it?
Very, very correct. He built it and turned it over to the government.
That's a good thing. He didn't keep it for himself.
You know, in return, he received money. So we cannot give him prison for it.
He received money, but 1.5. I remember the time we went to cover that program.
I give information. 1.5 I gave on. Like in a minute, the bone see. I know what I'm talking about. And I will find the document. Say to you, publish it. So it wasn't free.
So I think your fellow citizen Akara Gray will disagree with you on that because he was on the show the last time and he said that the property over there is not for the government. In order for property to be for the government, the the current VP has to turn the deed over to the government, which there's no proof of that. So technically, that is still his property. I'm quoting a Carlos Gray. I'm not saying my own thing. So if you say so, then your proof you have will be contrary to your fellow citizens. So maybe a CDC, but the citizen.
I can say document in the chat room. I can get out in the chat room.
Let me say so that what the other citizens said, man. So it means that CDC people they are getting your facts wrong. Because you say different thing, your fellow citizens saying
I don't think the government will give money to the VP at that time, and they don't request for the document of that project. So I'm not pretty sure that the vice president received money. But again, that's another great project. I'm hoping and praying that the radio station in Ganta will be turned over to ELBC, so that ELBC will be operating it in Nima, if that is the case. Yeah, I don't know whether that will happen. I don't think that will happen, but I'm hoping and praying that will happen. And I don't want to get distracted from the conversation tonight. Madam Superintendent, you're doing well. Please, I'm appealing to you. The audit report, we need it. We need the audit report. We need it so bad. The public need to know. The NIMA people need to know. If you can do this with our 1.5 million in less than 3 years, then tell us now. People who have served for almost decades, what were they doing with our money? What were they doing? So we need accountability. We don't just need friendship. And you see the sad thing about this, that the report is not coming out, is that those people who are supposed to be indicted, like Erador Cooper, they are very close to the vice president. Now, justice is being selective, very much selective. And you can't bring other report out right now and say, I'm only going after Nelson Kokwe. The people will say that's bias. And I personally will say that's bias, because you said you were auditing from the Cooper regime. Nelson, they saw I was scrap in Nima. Nelson said, bucket cannot fit in my pocket. After he saw I was scrap, he classified it as a bucket. He said the trim bucket is so big that it cannot fit in my pocket. All of the cars from GSA, the men saw everything. The 1.5 million people went and said, I want to take a hemp on project. One of the hemp on cost 50,000 plus in Ganta and other places. But yet then still the audit report is not out, and they sit on it. The only reason why the audit report is not out, and I will say here tonight, is because those people, they are close allied to the vice president. If they were opposition, the audit report would have been out. Nobody will tell me that, audit report will take time. Audit report cannot take more than 3 years now. That there are few people you're auditing. It's not the entire country. So we need it. We need a report. We need to hold these people accountable. But as superintendent, if you build police commander resident, then we need you to build the resident judge resident too in Sanikole. We need you to build the county attorney resident in Sanikole. We need you to build the CEO, the chief executive officer of the Ministry of Education in Nima. We need you to build a resident. You cannot be selective in building resident for government officials. If that's what you want to do with our money, then let's give you the go ahead. Build it for them. When they made their money, they keep it with their children, while the ordinary people suffer for drugs.
No, but that's a different thing, though. That's a
let me see my own. You said you were saying your own today now.
But you are interjecting today too.
Okay, interject. Let me give you the chance. Interject.
So, Junior, security is number one.
Well, Cyrus, I think you what security has to do with the CID private house in Sanikole?
I don't think it's a CID. That's CID. That's
whatever he is, the commander, whatever he is.
The county commander.
The county commander.
So what?
So let me answer your question. The video I watched, just that Junior didn't play the whole. The CEO there saying was that the police commander they were living in the I said container or something. They said they were living in container. So based on the fact that our county being a renowned county, a very visionary country,
We'll not
And
let that
then
slide on the platform. You gotta give those the
no,
information.
it's
You got evidence of that. That's
the
what it's
video,
about.
the video, the yesterday program.
Uh-huh.
It's not a hiding thing. It's actually on that video. What the outdoor program? If you watch the whole thing,
Okay.
they said it.
Sam, let me come in. Now, here is it. The superintendent compound in San Nicolas, he has hold most of the top officials that have been appointed to the county. The continuum that the United Nations security left in San Nicolas, some of them have been living in those continuum. Now, the government is paying you, dude. If you go to living continuum, that's not what business, you've been paid. Other people down there, they're making more at less than $200. They're
Yeah.
renting on their own. But you go to live in a continuum, that's being a liability. What's the essence of you being paid? Tell me now, if you go to live in a continuum, that's being, you are a liability to the county. You don't deserve to be a commander. You're making money. Make use of the money that you're making. You're not serving the county free of charge. They are paying you. The government of Liberia is paying you. So if we start building residence for everybody that living in continuum, then you think we'll use our money?
No. So again, I repeat, security matters to me. Our country must live in peace. It's not why it's true that the money belongs to the people of Nimba County. It's also good. If the government is not doing it, sometimes we have to do something. We got to take a bold step sometimes to do something, to say, yes, it was not done by the national government, but we believe that in our own wisdom, for security reasons in Nimba County, we provided this, and this would be, like I said, this building will be used by generation years to come. And years we'll use it. It's not just now. We might criticize now what's a good thing to criticize, but this building will be used. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing for Nimba County.
So what's
But
the
my
agreement
only
between
debate
what's
here
the
is
agreement
that
between the commander?
we
What's
need
the agreement between the commander and the county administration? Who is going to be maintaining that building?
the police commander.
Or the
So
men that
the-
living continue.
I got a question though. So the ceremony they had yesterday that we covered, was it? And then Gregory Como there.
Yeah, there was an
So-
outdoor. Yes,
Yeah, was this being turned over to the government to Gregory
it was
Como?
turned over to the commander.
To the commander, not Gregory Coleman, but the commander.
The commander.
So but then they invited him, Gregory Como,
Yeah,
to
they
be there, right?
invited him to come and see the progress Nimba County is making. Well, although no country has ever done that in the history of Liberia,
Okay.
which bring too much pride to Nimba County.
Oh yeah, we are proud of that.
Yes.
For me, I'm not proud of this.
We're proud of that.
No,
We're
I'm
super proud of that.
No. You see, folks have been assigned to the county before. Let me give you a little history. Siawete on this show, Siawete was working on, at that time, the PMC. Siawete then used to come to work in San Nicolas, they would leave, they go to Ganta. You had a development superintendent. You have the superintendent himself. You also had the county inspector, Mark Bloom. All these people used to come from San Nicolas, from Ganta to San Nicolas to work. If they were to build their own houses, to say, oh, we're building it one year because we don't want to be living in continue, or we don't want to be going Ganta to be coming back, that would not be a good example.
Why would they live in Ganta to come to work in San Nicolas?
Because they are where they had their resident. The police commander can live anywhere, but because he wanted to be a liability to the government, he wanted to be a liability to the people, he went to live in a continuum right beside the superintendent. So the superintendent will see his face every day and pay him to build that building that they built for him.
So, Junior,
Sam, wait. You can't be making money. What are you making the money for? The people paying you, Sam. You're getting the money. You can't go rent place on your own. Come on, man. There are thousands of things we need to do with this money. We're not saying, oh, they are not infrastructure. They are. But I got less to say, man. Let me stop here for now. We've gone almost 2 hours in the show. Chris, let's hear you. And after that, we can go to Sam and the CEO And let's try to wrap it up.
Oh, you going to me? You asking me?
Yeah, let's
Oh
start with
yeah,
you.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, from you, my bad day to do. My man, I wore my Chelsea jersey to watch my Chelsea game. I came on the show, the guardian behind me, the mess in my
Yeah,
outfit.
and that's it. Man, you gotta do better. You gotta be wearing Jesse. The platform growing. No, again, thanks to all our followers, man. Shout out to everyone. We are growing, as you guys can see it, and we won't be here if it were not for our followers. So I thank to all of you for coming. Even though our guest was not able to come tonight, we still had a great show. Nimba always has news. Nimba is a great county and will remain a great county and will continue to strive. Will continue to be an example to the rest of the counties. You know, with all the disagreement we have on policy issue and things, we remain Nimba and will continue to remain Nimba. I listened to James Diba during the county meet, and he made a short video. He was commending Nimba, and he actually said that we're urging his people to follow our footsteps and watch Nimba and see how Nimba does things. And he was talking about the leadership. It was not all about money. People needed to come together morally to be able to support their team. And then he gave Nimba as an example. Man, we are second to none. We are a great county with great people, smart people, hardworking people, industrial people, developmental people. And we say shout out to everyone. I respect our people, our leaders, and all that. Now, if we are leading like the way people are looking at us, we got to lead by example, and we got to continue to show the people the way things are done and the way things should be done. I've always said it. I continue to say when we come on the show, we ask these questions. It's not about we against anyone, we hate anyone. It's more of a we need answers. That's why that's the media responsibility to be able to ask questions. We got Sam, Chris, and people from the other side will come and make their point. We all make our point. We joke. We'll be serious. They get heated on the heat hour, and we ask these questions. But they are all necessary questions that need to be asked. So I agree with almost everyone on the show. We all have one agreement here that development is great. It's cardinal to our county and our society. We need to continue to develop, but we also owe it to the people from Bailey, from Zia, from Bueli, we are near to and things. We owe it to them. The old man that said, I don't have voices to talk to directly to the soup and to the county leadership. We also owe it to them to be able to convey their message through our medium. The people need schools, they need health, they need good health facilities, they need medication, they need roads, they need education. We need to empower our next generation through education. And I think when we come on here, we reach out to our other leaders, and we say these things. We are asking them, holding their feet to the fire, to be able to listen to us and listen to our people out of good faith, to be able to look back there and open up the development. So my stand is, again, I appreciate the development. I think it's great, but I also say that it has to be spread out across the county. Nimba is not just Ganta, San Nicolas. Nimba is Bay Bona, is Bay Vanwe, is Van Eagle, is Sekepie, is Butu, the list go on and on. Tapetas, all over the places. The people from where you call the place? Where the guy from? Where Success from?
Babli,
the people from Babli, because you can't even hear about them. So these are all people that are part of the county. So we all have to be able to spread out. But overall, I think our people, our leaders need to do it. If they don't, that's up to them. History will be a judge, right? The next generation will come and say, this person was here for this time. What did they do? Is that how our money was supposed to be spent? And this social development fund they're talking about, that's something is going to go away, because eventually that mountain is going to be depleted here with all this mineral. There's 25 years, 30 years deals are signing with these guys, and our leaders are just looking at it. So overall, I think it has been a great show. But we call on our leaders to continue to do the right thing. They are doing what they're supposed to do or what they can do. But we also, that's our duty to continue to call on them, ask them, and continue to let them know that our people need more and they deserve more.
See, somebody on the call been following the conversation. They want to say something. Is it possible?
What's the person's name?
They call him Dr. Lima.
Yeah, that person paid you. I'm just joking. Yeah, the person can call him. What do you want to talk about?
He's already on the phone. He said he's been following the conversation on the
yeah. We can give him
So yeah, Lee, you are on a heat hour, so we would like to hear from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Elder Council.
You can hear him?
And I just want to appreciate the CEO, Honorable Alvin Saka, Junior, and our own brother and friend, Grace Silly. But I just want to make a little impact. But I sat a little bit at my job and just following the whole discussion little. But what I want to say about this in regard to that police station that is built in St. Colin is that we should be happy and we should be dancing around here for us to see a leader that are visionary, a leader that are creative. Because Junior said that because that there were Mark Bloom and Levin Cantor yesterday coming to job at St. Colin. Because yesterday these things, it did not happen. It not mean that people, it not mean that those things, it will never happen. So I think our whole question that we should be asking is as to whether these particular initiatives, it might go all over to Butuo, it might go all over to Campley, it might go all over to all of the districts, so that our people there, all of them can see those particular initiatives that one day in our country, it can be different from those particular countries. So that should be our question. For one, I should support 100% audit. And I want for audit for it to come up. Because but when you are in leadership or government, you got to be accountable to the people. The people got to know what all coming in and then what all is leaving. So that tomorrow, if you are not around anymore, that those other people that are taking over, all of them will run the administration wisely. So I want for us to all rally around generally, and support this particular initiative. It is a brilliant initiative. I for one, I will want to support 100%. This is what I want to make. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You always understand when you people say, "Oh, we haven't baptized."
Thank you.
So don't say anything different.
That was a great one. Cyrus, go ahead and conclude for us, Chief.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, our viewers and listeners, those who listening from the Green City, Baypona, Green City. I want to say good evening to all of you. Good night to all of you. Those who are listening to me from Bayvonwe, God Play, and So Slow, Yahweh Men Strong. This is the great song of Nimba speaking to you people around the Nimba County.
Well, man, when Nimba men start sending shout they come inside. Because don't be.
So the next few was that hearing now is Amanda way too.
Nah. You know, just thank you for saying that though. One thing that I have never and will never say is Amanda, that Chris really didn't belong to that society.
Because we found the Panda group or the ANC group in South Africa when Nelson Mandela was prison. You could see Winnie Mandela were chanting because these are things that energize the revolutionary. So you understand that, Mr. Vadier.
During my days of 2005, quickly before I close here, in my days of 2005, we used to play football at the Brooklyn Center when senior player George Manuel, then Now, former President King, we were practicing. After the practice, he called us. He said, "Oh, gentlemen, I want to tell you something. I want to, our people are called on me to run for the presidency of the Republic of Liberia." We were so many. So I put my hand on, I said, Senior Player, I think that position is too big for you. My my friend, oh my goodness, they went after me. And from that day, CDC were going all over CDC, who in Minnesota at that time talk about CDC. I never, because the whole idea of CDC, and especially they make it worse for me, Amanda Awetu. And then my question has been, Amanda Awetu is a Swahili word. Liberia had never been in slavery. They were not enslaved in their own home. The people of South Africa were enslaved in their own home by the white people. So they have to say something in their own word to make sure that they have comfort. But we brought those things, Mayin Buri away to Amanda, which just passing around in the Republic of Liberia. So to me, I have never embraced it and will not embrace it today.
So that why you didn't join CDC or because of the policy?
Even to Sally, to say this, Sally, when Chris then were in government, they terrorized our country. Amanda were all over in the country. When I entered the quadruple entering the net, I saw the little Peking, little boy, almost 5 or 6 years old. They brought him all like that. Amanda, the children behind him. I said, hey, Amanda, I all not enter the border.
But Chi, the way you say you're not part of the people, the way you raise the battle cry right now.
Because I've been listening to them for too long.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you hear something where you want to say it the way so people can understand it. So I just couldn't get it. I said, Amanda and all now enter look what report entry. And it was a disaster in the country. Everywhere when CDC were in power, Amanda was everywhere in the corner. What else that we could learn from CDC at the time besides Amanda? Koji, Mayor Koji was almost like a lieutenant general of the country. We moving and say, Amanda. Oh my goodness. The whole country was terrorized. But having said that, I want to appreciate the work of Cole Miampe Gono. She's doing a good job. And Cole, if you are listening to me, if anybody that in your office listening to me tonight, all I can say here is please try to extend the work, the good work in the Gil Belt. Why it's true that we appreciate everything you're doing. We want those areas to be better, because I traveled some of those areas. I never since 1989. Some of those areas you get no place, you can't even pass there. Especially the CNC way back. Some of you guys were not born. There was a CNC who were cutting out large and passing around. So the machines, since they passed in those bushes many years back, those areas, there has been no road at all. And I would really, really appreciate, and some of the people didn't even have no access to medical care. Well, those clinics, we need at least help to put drugs in there to make sure, let put people on the motorbike to carry help, especially those schools then that they're broken down. Some of those areas, some of those children, the school buildings are leaking. So let's do intervention in those locations. Because you can set up a team. If you don't have one, you can set up a team to go to the locations and bring a report to you, so you can do some quick impact in those areas, because everybody need a cake, the share of the cake. So it's a good thing to have a security building in Nimba County, because safety is important. But let's extend our efforts to most of those areas that pretty much left behind. Great job. Continue to do the good work. People that are crazy will not appreciate you. But for me, my politics is not negative politics. It's policy difference. Once I see you doing a good thing, I will talk about it, because at the end of the day, if it's good, I will go there and sit down. All my children will go there and sit down. So that's a good thing. I talk about Musa Belete here. Musa Belete Bill Bridge. Some of my relatives will go there and pass and ride a motorbike and pass it. So that's a good thing. I see Musa Belete politics as a good and positive politics. Does it mean that I'm a CMC member? No. If I see Unity Party bringing yellow machine in the country, that's a good initiative, good development project. I mean, this is a good thing. And once we put the machine into use, our country will be beautiful. When Liberia is beautiful, we as a people, we will enjoy, because Liberia like to ball, we like to enjoy ourselves. When we see leaders that are coming in to do those things, I appreciate them. Not leaders who will come to sing Amanda, Glory, and all of those things. They're not leaders for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chief. Grace, take us home, my brother.
Thank you, Gio. You know, when the elder council was speaking, where he ends, I would like to pick up from there. Thank you that you recognize Musa now. Development, because remember when we were supporting Musa 2022 to 23, you're one of those that know Musa cannot win that district. And I'm crazy in my chest, and more you guys say I was support Musa. So thank you now for coming on board, elder council. Well, how the we will discuss that another day. To the point that I'm trying to
you trying to say, hold on. I go back to your Fargo thing. He said he never supported. He doubted Musa's ability to win District 7.
Yeah,
Grace, no, that's not me.
Okay, and I will get to that one.
Thank you. We on a big platform. Don't do that. It's not me.
So, you know, it is important that Mr. Bade talked about areas that Mijin went from 1989 that no Mijin have gone there. Like my home, the Zero opened in 1972. The only time Mijin went to Tigman who came out to that Jada about 2012.
What CDC there by?
So today is where I'm coming. It's where I'm diving. So today we see the superintendent using our country money to build for police commander. When the people at those points are dying for bad roads, it's where we come in somebody. It's where we come in and say that our money wasn't meant to build out for police, but we're meant to face our market to find roads in Nimba. And I believe that one day, Mr. Badia, you will recognize this to condemn the action of the superintendent. We're not against development, but those developments should only take essential government development. The house that should build for the police in Nima, it's a Nima County National Police. It's a Liberia National Police. The government should allocate money for these things, Mr. Badia. We're not against development. But what we say is the procedure channel that have been done here is where we will stand our ground. I keep speaking because you just mentioned in Berege, there are clinics in Berege, no medication. I think it's pretty enough that the superintendent can America we can help us. You don't have the lobbying power that you and I in fact we can go to stand for. To lobby to get medical supply, the superintendent can shape in Nima to help to save life in Nima. I think it will be a good job, but not to bail out for police. And I stay corrected. I would not to bow down to that process. We'll keep speaking. And the next thing is Mr. Badi. You talk about Amanda. When I met at the Zana Kumis, 2016, the ANC, the 1%, the ANC with the 1% supported. This had been acting with Kumi. I said, Mr. Kumi, the body politics of Liberia, you don't fit. And after Mr. Biden, then I had executive people with his ANC.
Oh, you told him that to his face?
Yeah, when student leader met him, Nima student community, we met him.
No, I'm asking you. I told
Mr. Kumi. Now you are Lawrence, who is now with Tico, will tell you the wrong of those are my witnesses. The reason I'm saying this, CEO.
No,
We need
sorry, I
to-
didn't mean to cut you. I'm interested in that conversation. What was his response?
Yeah, I told Mr. Kumi's right. He approached to the dynamic. The border police of Liberia, he's not fit for it. And there was a guy that's a youth chair now. He's a Sherry. He's a one Madigo guy. And that thing was a youth chair. This is what he got to me. Said, what you meant by this? When Mr. Kumi were within the Kukura factory, the corporate war. I said Liberia government said another corporate war. It's radical. It's radical. And I tell my see you, man, I think you are still teaching Zion. Well, you are teaching Zion. And they were being Mr. Kumi. Today, he has left for Kumi and be 100%. He can't come back in body politics. So, Mr. Barbier, if you observe the dynamic, the man they talking about, you don't have, when you say slave, there are a lot of which have been slave. You can be political slavery, you can be corruption slavery, is what we eat in Liberia. So, we're chanting with a mantra, we want to rescue the country because the country is in slavery. Your government now is supporting the rescue team in Nima people in slavery. You don't know that? You can't name one project in Nima that the government will support it. You can't name one project in Nima, Mr. Baji.
Saying 1%, oh, you need a party, you got to put in one place.
Say now the 1% now they want to baptize him with the rescue water. He on your way to be baptized. Now he have a conference, he have going to baptizing class. The only thing is the body waiting for him to be baptized. So waiting for the baptizing time to take place. So the issue is we're not against all in Nima. We are not against all. But you cannot use our money that is meant for the kind of bill for this house, Mr. Badier, to build immigration boost. It's not a function of the superintendent. And what he's saying is, Mr. Badier, the better get key from the police in better get. How many police you there? The area came from. But today the crime rate there when how people run to Africa. But yeah, you want us to sit on the show, the superintendent doing well because she paying horse for police. And that will function of the superintendent. We need to define the role of all. Maybe she thinking that the function of superintendent there to conduct a national project, we can bring it out. But again, we'll say this on the show. Madam Superintendent, I don't hate you. But the procedures, our money should be redirected. Do not use our money to promote the party anymore. You need to stop. Mr. Bwaka now is billing for education parties in Lofa County. He built a judicial area in Lofa County, built education area in Lofa County, and not just a building the energy hydro in Lofa County. What Nima have benefited? They use our money to promote United Party Nima. We're not here for that. When the people is there are dying for bad wars, the people in God there are plenty spoiling up the finance. We divert the money. We have machine Nima. Take our general machine, post gasoline stuff, put on the farm road to grave our road. Go to the cleaners. Go to the area, no police, go and tell the national government if you're being 45. We need to start using our money for central government function. We don't need it. We don't care. After we think about us. Today, when I want to finish this, or when we come to an end, no resources there. Why say Mr. Badi will tell a granddaughter tomorrow? To say all the money for you, the bill, police, hospital, and standing for Mr. Badi? That when we're going to tell our granddaughter tomorrow that, oh yes, the superintendent use our money to build half for police is what Nima people need? I said no. How many students are okay, Mr. Badi take argument? If you want to use the money, take one just student for Nima Center abroad the whole land. Then he will reach the capacity, those people come to teach a bit of Nima. If you want to use the money right, move into the country, go to your district, take 4 students, send them abroad the whole land, and come back. We take the money to build for police, want to build immigration boost. Is that what we need? And you want us to sit here, young people who have been advocates for 15 years and just allow to go on down, Mr. Badier? I said no. I said no. And we keep saying that because I know Mr. Badier, it was Nancy Coco who do it yesterday with President Nancy Coco. Those particular people today that have been baptized with rescue water. It will be Nancy Coco yesterday. I can reach someone in Nima. We're going to court. But what happened today? The document is free from corruption. Yeah. Today, document and a VP. Why she can't prosecute the audit report? Why she can't bring it up? Why she use the money to go bail house in Monroe player when Nima can team come for Nima they see when they use our country money, take 200,000 for the country, you see on the football team, how many will get in return? What's the one in the court? So the thing is, the inner man, I know the man bastard to rescue water, so he's saying it.
Yeah, you know, enjoy we get you all the time.
Okay, yeah, so CEO to conclude, Mr. Badier. Mr. Badier, I beg you, senior man, I know what you stand for. The direction you're taking now, the direction you're taking now, Mr. Badier, baffle me now because when you are, you know, compare when you discuss issues that confronting Liberia. Yeah, so now, Mr. Badier, you have to, I know you have been confronted to be baptized. We get that baptism, we get Mr. Badier. We get a baptism, and let's move Nima forward. Thank you.
Okay. Chris, we got two people that see what they say. You should continue, you should spread yourself. They got it. They reserve to go say time. So that two of our members there, they say we should give you time. The other man say you have enough time to explain the thing over and over. So, but overall, I think I agree. You know, you made your point, but the man say you should have your day. The advice that you're giving to the Sam, I think that when you can take it to Fargo, you know, you're cool weather there, you're trying to talk here. But you can't convince them on the platform. But overall, I think it has been a great show. We had consistent followers here tonight. And again, I want to say my heartfelt thanks and appreciation goes out to all of them. Everybody who keep following us. It was a good show. Our guest was not able to come tonight, I'm pretty sure, because he was busy. They were in bombing today. So, you know, leaving from bombing, going home and trying to settle for a show can be hectic. But great show, great time with all of us. Shout out to everyone following us. We look forward to being back here tomorrow at the same time, same place, the same hour. The whole sleeping, the whole that Chelsea man. You know, the people, somebody said, it begins to Gion, whatever comment say, way up there. I guess
don't wear Chelsea's jersey.
No, he said the platform is growing so well that Gion, don't be wearing any kind of Chelsea jersey and count the platform and you make sure you wear Nita.
And we have our world champion sitting in Manchester. But anyways, it was a good game today. We drew 1-1. It was okay. We're looking up to Man U on Monday. We hope and pray that Man U will lose our game so that they can drop beneath the table. Then we can stay up there at least at 4th place and it will be okay for us. But again, it has been a wonderful show here tonight. A great conversation with all of you. Sam, Chris, the CEO, has been a wonderful, wonderful conversation. Madam Superintendent, we keep knocking on your doors. One of these days, we might like to host you on the platform for you to tell the Nima people all the good things that you are doing in the county too as well. It's been a wonderful conversation with all of you. I want to say thank you to all of our followers. Those of you who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, we want to say thank you. And those of you too who are listening to us via radio, we want to say thank you for listening. We'll be back here again tomorrow with another edition of the Heat Hour program. Thank you for being here tonight. Have a good night.
Thank you, gentlemen.